Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Haake, and this is my
I'm
co-host.
Nancy Kracl. Yes, good morning and welcome to the 2018 Festival in the Park of Mounds View Parade.
Hello, everyone. And it is a lovely day, and of course, we're live. And you probably saw at the very beginning a lot of people lining the street. We're at Bronson and Adams right now, and it'll be going its usual route. I'm Quincy, etc. But in the meantime, we have a I think everybody knew that they better bring their lawn chairs. You see that. I see some
Yes.
still on the curb. And I don't know about you, Nancy, but if I'm sitting on the curb and I got to get up nowadays,
I'd bring a lawn chair. I would bring my lawn chair. Yes.
absolutely. And the parade is sponsored by McGough Construction, and they have been doing a lot of sponsoring of our parades here at CTV. They have sponsored the Roseville one, Little Canada, St. Anthony, New Brighton, and Mounds View. So that is 5 different
Terrific.
parades, and we have 9 CTV cities
Yes.
in our CTV suburbs.
Yes.
So,
That's wonderful. Thank you.
so what have you been doing, Nancy?
Summer's gone by fast. Here we are.
I know it very,
you
very
know,
fast.
when Festival in the Park comes, it's like, oh dear, school almost is getting ready to start. Dear.
Yes, and the other one too is that one time we have a lot of rain, and now we don't have a lot. And
No.
people have been asking for rain.
Yes.
The rain
Yes,
gods.
but it's a nice day today for a parade. Really not hot yet. It's great.
And what I like about it too is we're not seeing as much sunlight as we usually do. Even they have a nice tent over the top of us.
Yes, yes.
We are not
A little bit
blinded
of a
by
breeze.
sunlight. And I'm sure everybody can see what the parade is doing. It lined up at the Mounds View Community Center, and it's going to be heading east here on Bronson Avenue, right in front of us, Bronson Drive, past the television cameras because we're at Adams Street, and then it turns south onto Quincy Street, then west on County Road H2, north on Jackson, past Lambert Park, and then back on Bronson Drive to the community center. I'm telling you all that because if you want to, you can go all get out of your houses and come on along.
Exactly. And we have Police Chief Nate Harder coming in one of the SUVs to start the parade. The Mounds View Police Department has recently added several positions designed to improve the level of service to the community. Pinewood will be getting a school resource officer this year. There is a second canine team, and an officer has been assigned to the drug task force. They believe these positions will impact the quality of life citizens enjoy by reducing the flow of illicit narcotics in the city.
Right
so
now,
get ready. Here's our
what you
police
just
chief.
saw there for a minute ago on the camera was on him was our
Yes.
previous mayor,
Yes,
and,
former mayor.
Joel Flaherty, and he's there with his family and a couple of grandchildren. So our police vehicles are coming, and I have just spoke to one of the brand new officers. I shouldn't say brand new. She's been here already 2 years, but I think we've got a force of like 4 or 5 women on the police force. in Mounds View.
Terrific, terrific.
And she's standing right behind us over there. All right, now these are the lights that you always see on police cars. This is what sets just terror inside of me when I see
exactly.
when I see lights like this, especially if they're coming up behind me. And we all know to move over, but if we're going fast, we also know how to quickly slow down. And but this is Mounds View's finest, and they're always very, very good. And they're very cheerful. And if anybody ever wants to, you just go on over to the police department and talk to them and introduce yourself. They are really a bunch of nice group of people.
Yes, indeed.
And here's that siren, another thing that we would prefer not seeing. So we're starting out with, as you said, Police Chief Nate Harder.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got the scouts coming with flags.
Yeah.
In fact, they're going to be with the color guard at Boy Scout Troop 267. And our color guard today is made up of members of the Boy Scout Troop 267. They have been strong in scouting and in the community for over 70 years. Scouting helps youth develop academic skills, self-confidence, ethics, leadership skills, and citizen skills that influence
Ooh,
their
and
adult
there-
lives.
Along with just after the Mounds View Police Department, we have
Oh my goodness, that is our Ramsey County Attorney, John Choi. Hi, John. Thank you. He's greeting us and saying, good to see you. John Choi had been at one time Mounds View's attorney with the Kennedy Graven Group and now has been elected as the Ramsey County Sheriff. So he's established, the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department was established in 1849, and the County Attorney's Office works to pursue justice and public safety, protect and deliver quality legal services, and provide leadership and active positive outcomes for our community.
And there we have the Mounted Patrol Unit. It's in its second year of operation. It's made up of 10 volunteer reserve deputies and their horses. Their mission is to support search and rescue operations, patrol some of the larger parks within Ramsey County, and to attend community events as ambassadors of the Sheriff's Office.
And that was called the Sheriff Mounted Patrol. And now, coming up behind that is Ramsey County Sheriff's Office. At Jack's here. Excuse me, you go ahead.
I was going to say, we have the Spring Lake Park Blaine Mounds View Fire Department coming up, and it has a brand new ladder. Ladder number 1 is a 2018 Rosenbauer Quint, and it has 5 functions: pump, water tank, fire hose, aerial, and ground ladders. It carries 6 firefighters, holds 500 gallons of water, and has 30-gallon foam tanks. And the aerial ladder reaches 109 feet.
That ladder truck usually goes over to the city hall, and kids and people can climb up.
Yes. Oh boy. And we have a lot of trucks coming ahead, so.
This is engine number 4, and we had a list here. Engine number 4, that is the one that carries 6 firefighters, has 425 horsepower. And after that is just a regular fire truck. Spring Lake Park,
Blaine and Mounds View, yes.
This is the fire department, and it's the 13. It's the Grass 13. It's a 1995 Jeep Wrangler equipped to fight grass fires. It carries 100 gallons of water, and it's poly water tank and a crew of 2.
We have Rescue 4. Rescue 4, and we have somebody waving. Oh, there we have engine 3. And that's one of 3 Pierce engines purchased in 2012. And it operates out of Station 3.
There's a woman driving our fire truck.
Yes.
And following that is one of their trucks, and I haven't quite defined what number we've got yet on that. At any rate, Chief's coming along.
It
and
says Chief 6 on there. So again, they report to all the calls.
Oh my God. Here's engine number 2. This is the chief vehicles respond to all calls that involve the whole department, like house fires, medicals, or car accidents. And this is the fire truck number 2. Engine 1 carries 750 gallons of water and 200 gallons of Class A foam, but this engine 2, purchased in 2007, carries a driver, a captain, and 4 firefighters. Followed by, now, number 8.
This one, too, also carries 500 gallons of water and 15 gallons of foam.
And that was purchased back in 2012. Coming up here is, my goodness, we do have quite a great fire department, don't we?
Absolutely.
Instant command vehicle.
Instant command vehicle, yes.
This one would be something that they'll put on any site that they need, something that would be to communicate with all communications and services. Beautiful, beautiful. They probably have everything in it like we have in our truck.
Yes.
Right here in our truck. But number 1 is, now we finally have him coming by with the 750 gallons of water and the 200 gallons of Class A foam. Woo.
They are all turning out today. You can see we have long line of our fire stations in the area. Ladder
right.
truck number 1 is coming.
This is the chief of the vehicles, and well, that was the chief. But anyway, we can tell that number 1 is another ladder truck, and it is their ladder truck 1.
I don't believe we've ever had this many fire.
I have not either, and I hope
Fire
nobody
trucks.
needs them anywhere in Blaine or
I
Spring
know,
Lake Park.
because they're all here at our parade this morning.
That was number 16, and it provides support for firefighters as an air supply truck, and it can fill over 100 firefighter air bottles in an emergency.
Yes.
Yes, and
And
this is one of their vehicles that have come by. You know what, Nancy? I haven't counted them. But
I
you said
know.
the number.
we should have counted.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. And they're always a beautiful fire engine red,
Oh.
right?
And following all these fire trucks, we have the St. Paul
Carnival
Winter
Royal
Carnival
Family.
Royal Family.
This is the country's oldest international festival, and has been making a mockery of winter. And of course, we have the Queen Julia, and she is thrilled to be in today's parade as she earned her Girl Scout Gold Award working on the Mounds Festival and Parade 10 years ago. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I've got a gold coin, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you. Any rate, the St. Paul. Now, wow, goodness, we went right to a Bob squad.
Here we have our Grand Marshal, Betty Wall. Betty Wall is being honored posthumously today as the Grand Marshal of the Mounds View Festival of the Park. Betty was the recipient of the 2017 Mounds View Citizen of the Year Award, which honors highly effective community leaders.
The Mounds View Lions Club. The motto of the Mounds View Lions Club is "We serve." They raise funds to provide vision screenings, eyeglasses, school supplies, and warm clothing for students at Sunnyside, Pinewood, and Edgewood schools in Mounds View. Please donate old eyeglasses and hearing aids to the Mounds View Lions. They're hi, Don Hodges. Look at him.
There
Don
he is.
Hodges has been on council and has done so many things, plus all the Lions.
Oh
have
boy,
been
ahoy mates. Your Mounds View parades are thrilled to be back again this year. It's Twin Cities Captain Jack and Arabella with their crew.
Yes, and Captain Jack, yes, we saw them last year.
And look who's back. Bumpy the
Oh.
Fishing Clown.
Yes, Bumpy the Fishing Clown, and he runs around on that little truck that he's got, and he's always here, and he will be and make balloon art in our park today. So when you go over there, you can always look for him, and the kids always love it because he comes up with all sorts of twisted balloons,
Yes,
and
yes.
all kind of animals, and how we can put it together. So Bumpy the Fishing Hobo.
And coming now, we have the Irondale Marching Knights. 2018 marks the 32nd season of the Irondale High School Marching Knights. The Marching Knights are one of Minnesota's premier marching bands, and they pride themselves on being nationally recognized as a progressive and innovative ensemble. The group involves more than 100 students and represents the Mounds View School District, serving the northern Twin City suburbs of Mounds View, New Brighton, Arden Hills, and Shoreview.
And of course, the marching band is part of a comprehensive instrumental musical education program at Irondale High School. The marching band is made up of 3 sections. The color guard creates motion and incorporates traditional equipment such as flags, sabers, and rabbits. And we're going to probably hear from them in just a minute.
Yes,
So we're going to be quiet. So
you can all listen. They say more than 100.
By the way, that marching band is going to be on Saturday 29th. They're going to host the Music of the Night marching band, 15 bands.
Yes.
But this is the Walters Recycling. And why Walters Recycling refused? Because they're because their employees go beyond the curb. They are second-generation, family-owned and family-operated company located in Blaine.
And right now we have the Nightcrawler First Robotics Team 2052. The Nightcrawler First Robotics Team 2052 from Irondale High School had a successful season in this year's Game Challenge Power Up. For the 5th year in a row, they qualified for the first World Championship in Detroit, Michigan, making it to the quarterfinals in their division. Team 2052 finished the 2018 season by placing second at the Minnesota State High School League Championship. So congratulations to them.
Okay. This is going so quickly because coming up now is the Brooklyn Park Lions Drum and Dance Corps. The Brooklyn Park Lions and Drum Dance Corps is directed by Lion Johnny Gurley and Assistant Director Nate Vincent with the help from volunteers, parents, and Lion members. My goodness.
They started in 2009. Very fun group.
I believe they were here last year, too. Don't have to say much. They're great, aren't they?
They are great.
Yes, and the equipment trailer proudly displays the Lions logo there. Anyway, they are a great group, and I believe they were here last year. And it's followed here by the Lions logo. This group has participated in the parade throughout the Twin Cities, won many awards. Congratulations on their 10th year anniversary. Brooklyn Park Lions Club. Lorenz Bus Service. Well, we have a sheriff stopping by.
Yes, we do.
At any rate, down the alley here, It's further on. Roller skaters.
Oh, handing out some candy. And it's from the Lorenz Bus Service. They have a heritage spanning over 60 years. They started by providing public transit services in St. Paul under the name Rice Edgerton Lines. In 1972, they expanded into charter motor coaches, and in the early 90s were among the first companies using European touring coaches in Minnesota.
And coming up here, this is one of their school bus, van, and motor coach drivers, and so they would love to have, and they're hiring, and there's their huge, takes up the whole road.
That's a huge bus. And they have over 200 vehicles in their fleet. And they are the largest independently owned transportation provider in the upper Midwest.
And now on your screen, you're seeing Randy Jessup, who's running for re-election as state representative of District 42A, which includes Mounds View, Arden Hills, and parts of Spring Lake Park, Blaine, and Shoreview. That blue bug is a 1972 Volkswagen Super Beetle. And have we passed it? It must be
no,
at the end.
It's coming down the way.
Quite a force here of people out. And I see one of our own, Jonathan Thomas.
Yes.
He didn't even look over at us.
And here comes that little
group.
Beetle, that
And
1972 Volkswagen Super Beetle.
You know, I had Beetles. That was the
I
kind,
think
I
that
had those
they were
Volkswagens.
fun.
I loved
Very
it. I loved
fun.
it. Until it rusted out on the bottom, and I had to scoop water out on the
Oh,
passenger
dear.
side, throw it out the window.
Oh, dear.
But it's a prime little one there, isn't it? All fixed up. So that was the State Representative Randy Jessup's group. Now we have coming in Irondale. Well, no, we still have Randy, huh?
Yes, we have Randy there,
Many out.
shaking
I
some
saw him
hands.
coming by with some candy. Then we're going to get to
Irondale Nightline Dance Team. This is the Irondale High School Nightline Dance Team. They're a competitive dance team comprised of dancers in grades 7 through 12. Coached by Shayna Kristen, they compete in both jazz and high kick.
yes. Okay.
And there you can see their performance.
Yeah. Very synchronized.
Yeah.
Quite a few people in this one.
Yeah, it's a large group. Have a great season, Nightline.
You know, that is really nice, isn't it? With the girls, they really have a lot of things at Irondale that are going on in every way. They got the STEM program. They've got
Yes,
all the
they surely
activities.
do.
And
Lots
I-
of things to get involved in.
And I know your kids, they were the ones
They
involved also.
were involved in a
They-
lot of things at Irondale High School. They're all grown up now, but yes, they were. They were
Band
involved.
members, weren't
Band members, yes. I went to many parades.
they? Very many.
All
This-
right, we have Jessica Thompson, State Farm Agency. It's your local insurance agency here in Mounds View. Jessica and her team take a holistic approach to be sure each family is protected. Saving people money is her specialty, but her first priority is being sure they are properly covered. Stop by their office next to the subway for a second opinion.
That must be her with her two little ones.
Yes.
There they are, cute little ones. Top knots on that. Okay, American Student Transportation is coming along. It's taking care of people by the busload, and they want you behind the wheel. They also are hiring. Based in Blaine, American Student Transportation is family-owned and operated since 1963. They are a local school bus and charter company is available for many transportation needs. Big enough to get the job done, small enough to care. Call them at 651-621-8900. Pays up to $19 per hour, paid holidays, paid training, and $1,500 bonus on signing.
Yes.
I'm not trying to advertise this, but there are places that you can find a
Yes.
job at the time.
Yes, indeed. All right, we have Candy Sinha is running for State Senate in District 42, which includes Mounds View, Arden Hills, Gem Lake, Little Canada, Shoreview, Vadnais Heights, and parts of Roseville, Spring Lake Park, and Blaine.
And they have that truck totally decorated
Yes, they do.
with the Constitution, saluting our veterans. She's running along here with it. Now we come up with another dance team. It's the St. Anthony Drum Line. And it's made up of St. Francis High School band students in grades 9 through 12. You can hear them coming along. Drum. The Fall Drum Line performs at parades, as we know. We want to thank the band director, David Palmero, and the St. Francis Band Boosters for their support.
Here we have the Mounds View Irondale Youth Hockey. They encourage all kids to play and support Minnesota's favorite sport. Hockey participation has increased in each of the last 5 years as Mounds View Youth Hockey becomes more accessible and affordable.
And Cub Scout Pack 167 is coming up and following, and it's made up of children from Pinewood Elementary School in Mounds View. They meet at Sunrise United Methodist Church. These Cub Scouts attend camp, perform community service like collecting food for the Ralph Reeder Food Shelf, and participate in many activities such as the Pinewood Derby. Now, here is Kelly Moller for the state representative. She's running for state representative in District 42A, which includes Mounds View, Arden Hills, and parts of Spring Lake Park, Blaine, and Shoreview. And she's got her entourage. And oh, look at that little wheeler.
Oh, cute.
And a dog following a dog. This is Representative, this is the Pinewood Pack Derby. And look at all the kids there.
They all make a car and
167
and race them. The Pinewood Derby. I remember those days.
And it's fun to watch them when they put it all together.
And here we have Kelly Moller for state representative.
Oh, there.
For District 42A.
And this was the one that includes Mounds View, Arden Hills, and parts of Spring Lake Park.
Yes.
Blaine, and Shoreview. Kelly Moller for state representative, and she has her group.
She's got her vehicle all decked out with red, white, and blue balloons, flags. And a lively group.
I think she's the one that's dancing right now.
I think
in front
so,
of the group.
yes.
She's got them all in sync.
Yes.
All of her followers. Very nice. Very good. They're going to be tired by the end of today.
And then we have U.S. Representative Betty McCollum.
Yep, and Betty McCollum is running for re-election to represent our Minnesota's 4th Congressional District. Mounds View is in the northwest corner of the 4th District, which includes St. Paul and extends eastward to the St. Croix River.
Here comes Irondale Junior Guard. They are part of the Irondale Band Program, and the group consists of kids within the Mounds View School District ranging from 4th to 8th graders. The Irondale Junior Guard placed 2nd last year at state and will be hosting a winter guard again this year. Please visit irondalebands.org for more information and visit their Twitter and Facebook pages.
They're all little princes.
Oh, they look wonderful.
They also are
Beautiful.
many different ages represented there. And then we go into the first student transportation. These are the buses we see for our students that have been serving metro area schools with safe and reliable service for more than 17 years. With the introduction of their new eco-friendly propane buses, they take pride in keeping the air around our schools and neighborhoods free of lung-damage pollutants. First Student also has a strong anti-bullying policy that makes their buses a safe place for all riders. And don't forget, there's the McGough sponsor, huh?
Yes, and don't forget, McGough Construction sponsored this parade.
Okay, Jeff Martin for judge. Is this? Oh, this here we have, I think, the McGough. No?
Irondale Baseball League welcomes you to their 61st season of baseball for youth. That for the students that are living in District 621. Their goal is to provide a positive baseball learning experience, especially for players, volunteer coaches, and umpires, as well as for families and spectators.
You know, now following very rapidly
Yes.
is the Girl
Scouts from Mounds View
Service Unit, and
Yes.
they represent Mounds View Service Unit. They attend a variety of schools, including Sunnyside Elementary, Pinewood Elementary, and Edgewood Middle School. Girl Scouts help girls unleash the GIRL, which means go-getter, innovative, risk-taker, and
Hey,
leader.
I like that.
The last 106
6
years.
years, wow.
They've released it all. Okay. You know, I'm sorry to the viewers in this. We really seem to have this go so fast, and it's very difficult
surely
somewhat to
is.
see. We're trying to make sure we include everything, and we'd like to include it correctly. And we have, this is the worship, Kingdom Builders Worship Center.
And you're invited to visit the Kingdom Builders Worship Center for a worship experience you will enjoy. Come enjoy some great gospel music, testimonies, group activities for kids, and daily encouragement through the Word of God. They are located inside Abiding Savior Lutheran Church. Sunday worship is at 12:45 p.m. And on Thursday, there is a 1-hour worship and word at 7 p.m.
They're smiling and they're very happy
How you doing?
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Say something nice about me now.
We are. He just told us to say
And-
something nice about him, and I said, we are.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. Ah.
And here we have Scott Flaherty for judge. Scott Flaherty is running for Ramsey County District Court Judge in the 2nd District, Court 11.
And you know, we just had primaries, and they had all the judges
Yes,
lined on
they
primaries.
did. Absolutely.
So I know that a lot of people were out there voting, which is it was
Yes,
wonderful.
big turnout this
Look
year.
what they've got there for the Flaherty, a little
Oh,
robot.
a
or-
little robot card. Yes, I
Yes,
see
yes.
that.
And
That's
whoever
very
saw-
clever. Very clever.
And of course, I would assume it would be the green Irish, right?
Yeah, I bet you. I bet you're right.
I bet I'm right. Flaherty sounds like that.
Okay, Abiding Savior Lutheran Church.
This is a vibrant, caring neighborhood church with come as you are atmosphere. They welcome all people, regardless of where they are in their faith journey, to join them for worship, fellowship, support, and community outreach. They offer children's programs and music and a preschool program. The Abiding Savior. They're right on Red Oak Drive,
Yes.
82nd and Red Oak Drive. They've been here for years in
They
Mounds
have.
View. And
Yeah, there
kids, are they going to go boating after this? Do you think?
Maybe.
Oh, and following up, this is the one that usually is what we have, and don't have quite the fire to it, but this is our city council. And in our city council, you can see the one in the green shirt, Bill Bergeron. Then we've got Al Hall. We have Sherry Gunn, and then Gary Mealhouse. At the very end is Carol Miller, our mayor.
Yes.
But they're all wonderful council people, and you can always get to the council meetings 2nd and 4th Mondays of the month, and they'd love to see you there too. And then followed by, and who's doing it all, is our Mounds View Police Department, and coming up.
And it means that we've come to the end of our parade, Barb.
We have the parade for 2018. We're done. We're done. And it's a lovely, lovely day. And as you know, we're going to have it where the festival starts. It'll be in the park. And this year, we can't have the fireworks. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
We
that.
have a beautiful, brand new Public Works Department, but the Public Works Department has their, in the back, they put in their gasoline and their fuel tanks. And because the people that do the fireworks don't want to be near anything like that, because who knows if something would hit. So we don't have fireworks, but it makes no difference. You're going to have a lot of fun. And we've got the car show and everything going on. And I never saw so many cars this year. So make sure that you still come out for it. Thank you.
Yeah, we want to thank the volunteer television crew who brought coverage of this parade, along with everyone else who had such a part in our parade this year.
Very good. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.